Hello, hello, and welcome back again, my friends. Welcome to my caliente kitchen, and I hope you are safe and staying at home. So I decided not to stop these lives because I figured you probably need something to entertain yourself with, maybe learning new recipes, and I am at home, so I am staying in shelter as well. So I don't know about you, but lately I have been spending more time in my kitchen. Shocking, right? So I'm also craving a lot of comfort food. And this past weekend, I've been cooking up the storm. I'm cooking so many recipes and delicious recipes. And so I made this corn casserole. It's a recipe that I learned from someone's mother a few years back now. I'm probably more than 20 years now. And but this time around, I said, let me spice it up a bit with some Peruvian flair. So I'm gonna give you some inspiration today so you can make this recipe whenever you can, and you are going to simply love it. Well, I'm also eating lots of fruits and vegetables, and I wanna make sure that you are eating them because especially during this time, you want those antioxidants, vitamins, minerals to support our immune system and help us fight disease if we, God forbid, get this COVID-19. We want the immune system to be at its optimal efficiency and fight the disease. But anyways, so what we want is to eat a lot of fruits and vegetables. And remember, all kinds of fruits and vegetables matter. All count. Frozen, canned fruits and vegetables, fresh, of course, if you find fresh in your supermarket. Dry fruits, I'm using a lot of those actually. So remember that all, even 100% orange juice and any juice is good right now. So take advantage of those forms because they all are good for you. All right, let's start with the recipe. Are you ready? Let's get cooking, my friends. I'm so excited about this recipe. So first of all, you need a baking dish, and I'm gonna spray. So we don't want the casserole to stick too much. So you spray, I'm using canola spray here. And then we're gonna actually beat some eggs. These are 3 eggs, and you're gonna see the recipe card in a second. All right, so I'm gonna add the 3 eggs in here. So this is the basic recipe that I learned about more than 20 years ago, actually. Now this is corn mix, cornbread mix, no flour, but cornbread mix. And there's many different brands out there in the supermarket. And as you can see, I'm not using 2 bowls. I'm putting everything in here. So it's super easy to make. Okay, so this is sour cream. And for those that are, don't have sour cream at home, by the way, also you can replace it with Greek yogurt, plain Greek yogurt. Actually, my combo here is half Greek yogurt, half sour cream, and I'm using loaf of sour cream. So I'm gonna pour that in there. Great. All right, so now, and also, as you know, Greek yogurt is high in protein. And this is sharp cheddar cheese. This is the shredded cheddar cheese. I like the sharp, so it gives it more flavor. I'm gonna put on my fingers in there. Okay, so now, again, this is the basic recipe. I'm gonna combine this well right now. This is the basic recipe that, I learned from someone's mother. Actually, this was during Thanksgiving. I went to Illinois and stayed these families during Thanksgiving, and I was so in love with this cornbread casserole that I've been making it every Thanksgiving. So actually, I remember seeing the canned corn. Okay, so now we're gonna add this is the this is a cream style cream corn can. And next, I already drained the corn, by the way. This is whole corn kernel can as well. So right now, I'm using lots of canned foods because they're easy to find, and also they can last longer in your home and they're handy. So now we're gonna mix this well. I'm gonna make sure all the ingredients are getting mixed well. All right, so this is the basic recipe right now. So you can actually stick this in the oven and you have an amazing casserole, cornbread casserole, super delicious and very tasty. But then, you know, since I have more time, I was thinking, what, I can spice this up, right? I mean, really, I can just add whatever spices more to these to bring some of my Peruvian flavors in here, because I like cilantro, I like green onions, and I'm like thinking, why not? So if you follow this basic recipe, you can add whatever recipe you like. And so for example, we have green chives, green onions, and then we have ají. Now ají is a Peruvian chili pepper, and I buy mine at a Latino supermarket. And maybe some supermarkets around the nation, the United States, have already ají. I know that ají pepper is coming now from Peru to the United States. I haven't seen it in San Francisco yet. It's unfortunate. But I buy these in my Latino markets in the Mission. If you want to try it, you need to go to a Latino market. There's a Peruvian section there. And any big cities will have a Latino market for sure. You probably know where they are. But if you can find ají chili pepper, this is ají amarillo, it's called yellow chili pepper, then you can just use jalapenos, of course. And then, of course, my cilantro, I said it in Spanish. So anyhow, so now you mix all of these really well. Now, I want to ask you if you are cooking at home, and what are the comfort foods that you're making? Well, this past weekend, I made lasagna. Now, a lasagna was a beef lasagna, and actually I ground my own meat. It was such a great exercise because I normally don't, ground my own meat. But since I have time and I want to be more active, I will ground my own meat, and grind. I use a grinder from like my grandma's time, and I make this beautiful lasagna. Then I actually make already, I've been making ramen miso for so long now. And I even soak the kombu seaweed for 4 hours. I make the dashi, that's the broth that is used to make the ramen soup with miso. So it's called miso ramen. And then it's delicious. By the way, if you want this recipe, I do have it in my blog, Villacorta.com. And you need to try it. It's quite amazing. The ingredients may be a bit difficult to find in your regular supermarket. I had to go to an Asian market and a specialty Asian store, and I found everything. And I'm sure you have those in big cities as well. And then, of course, I made pupusas too. And man, I'm telling you, I was making so much food. I hope I'm actually exercising too, so I'm watching my portions, but you can definitely help yourself with these delicious foods, and especially during these times, spend more time in the kitchen cooking, learning new recipes. It's the perfect time to do this now. All right, so once you have these all stir well, and you got all the ingredients evenly distributed throughout the baking dish, like it looks right now. It looks beautiful, as you can see. We're gonna stick this in the oven. Now remember, all ovens change in temperatures, how they cook things. I used 375 and cover with aluminum foil for 45 minutes. Then I uncover and I raise the temperature to 400 for the last 10-15 minutes to brown it, as you can see here now, how it came out really brown. That's if you like the brown on top. It doesn't have to be brown, so by the hour, this should be cooked completely, by the way. But if you like the little brown, you can just uncover and raise the temperature, and maybe another 10-15 minutes, it will be perfect color and appetizing. But I'm telling you, every time I make these, Everyone loves it. By the way, this tray, I'm gonna donate it to a group of nurses at a hospital because they're doing a lot of work for us. So I have a friend who is gonna take this tonight to his team, and hopefully they enjoy it. All right, well, tell me, I wanna know what are the comfort foods that you're making. Just add your pictures, and I would love to see. And I hope you stay safe, please. Stay at home, wash your hands often, as you know, and stay away from strangers or people in general. And okay, well, stay safe. I hope you actually enjoyed this caliente segment today, and make the corn casserole whenever you have. And remember, just use the spices you like. All right, until next time.